Kiminy Cricket here again. I'm ready to show you my current Prince Eric's castle. So really excited to show you this because I have been working on it constantly. And don't judge me on the names of my saves because I don't even pay attention until it's too late. Okay, so we're loading and we're loading and we're loading because my computer is dumb and can't do it. So look at this first shot. This this is my current castle. So I've got the ship this time and it's out pretty much on the water. I don't really have the same like wrapping around lagoon effect as Disney's castle, but let's look at that again real quick. So this is the one that we're basing it off of. This is the one that most people who have worked on this I think base it off of. Let's zoom it in slightly. So here's this one and then there's mine. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Back to game. All right. There we are. In case you're wondering, yes, I do use FBX for my recordings. So yes, this is mine and this is Disney's. Now, I don't think it's a terrible difference here. I think I did a really good job this time on keeping it consistent. So let's just look at this. Look at how pretty it is. I mean, I've got my ship where I followed like a tutorial on how to do it from I can't remember the guy's name, but I posted the link in the page. I've got the little patio with a little building because I saw that on the Disney version. The steps leading up to it. Here's the outside of it, and then there's a tower. I put my stable down here this time rather than on the back end where it wasn't supposed to be. I have a lot of work to do on the courtyard still, but I mean, I've got the courtyard with my little fishies. I've got guards' quarters over here where they can come out and shoot at things that are on the other side. And I think you can kind of do the same thing over here. I kind of wasn't sure what to do with this, but um, it's also a little different this time. Like I switched out so that it's bricks for all the detailing, and then it's white quartz brick for the walls. So I think that was a little different this time. Um, I mean, not to mention that it's finished. So here's the entryway. There's the dining room. Look at how pretty it is, my dining room. Below the dining room is kind of servants' quarters. Above it is kind of a guest room, like a fancy guest room. We've got the hallways across the back. We've got the second floor hallways. Um, the entryway from the water back here, and the kitchen's down here in the bottom corner. And then you can't see it, but there's a library on the second floor, and then there's a mirrored room of Ariel's room on the third floor. So there's the little bridge area, and then there's Ariel's room, and we're back to the back where we started. So there's a lot to go through on this, and I think we should probably start at the beginning. So let's go back to the front. Oh yeah, see here the seed. Remember I told you I filled it all in? Yeah, I filled it all in. Oh my God, it was exhausting. La la la, I'm visiting the castle. I'm gonna go up and oh, here's these pretty bricks and la 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 la. Or not, they're not called bricks. They're called like cobblestone something. Like it's the stuff that you cook. Um, oh, look at how pretty the entryway is. So, okay, this is something I actually want to go over real quick. So, in the movie, um, when Ariel comes, like, she's woken up by Scully, who's like congratulating her, and she books it out of her room. So, she goes from here, she books it out of her room, and then she goes down the hallway, comes down these stairs from up there. So she goes like down the stairs, and then you can see behind her, there's like a crossway above it, and then there's like the stairs behind her, and then she's looking over through the pillar. See how the stairs here? So it's like she took those stairs down, and then there's the pillar in between, and then the stairs right by the wall, and then it's mirrored on the other side, and she also like runs across into another room. So for my version, the only thing I really have left to do here, but you can see like here's the stairs by the wall, there's the pillar where she would have been standing next to, and then there's the little hallway she would have run into after being upset about him getting married. Um, the only thing I haven't done yet is I need to put a wall here to kind of block it off and look more accurate with her running down this hallway with a wall behind her. But I haven't wanted to yet because I kind of like the open concept. So there's the entryway onto the second floor. And let's just shoot through the first floor. So we've got some fancy items on the walls because again, with no mods, it's not like I can put anything special in here. To the left, we have the open ballroom. And I kind of pulled this concept from the second Little Mermaid a little bit because I remembered that it had to be somewhere and I wasn't sure where to put it. So this is where it ended up. Um, and then this goes upstairs into the second floor. This is the hallway that she would have run past earlier. And so here's the ballroom. There's the little step area where he plays with Max. We'll go back inside. So ballroom into this room, which I haven't finished yet. I mean, I put light here because I was worried about when I put it in regular mode, the block light is currently 12 for this, but earlier it was 7, so it kind of freaked me out a little bit. This I put in a little balcony because later when they leave the castle together, the servants are waving at them when they go to like tour the kingdom. So I was trying to figure out where I could put that, where it's kind of facing out towards the entrance, and this is kind of the only spot I could put it with what I'm currently working on. Um, so there's that. And we're gonna run away. Hello. Um, this is where the stable entrance is. So I've got my little pile of hay, and you can talk to the horses. They can come inside if it's raining. And then you've got some fancy saddles and armor and some fancy food. And then this is also enters into the front. So we'll go back inside. Ah. And yes, I put those little things everywhere because I got tired of opening and closing the doors. I'm lazy. And if we've gone to the right, still items on the walls. We have this cool terracotta combo that I did with the carpet and then more prismarine couches because you know how much I love those. This way is the kitchen. And we've got our smokers, we've got our little tables, we've got our ovens and places to store food, which I think I already did. And I haven't really finished out this area as much as I wanted, but it looks pretty good. Um, and then this side is kind of the servants area. So to the right, you have the cauldrons where, I mean, I kind of imagine them like cleaning clothes when really, they like dye clothes here, but that's fine because, they cleaned her clothes earlier. And then there's one spot up here where somebody could sleep. And then there's actual quarters over here, which I haven't done the bottom floor yet. That goes out towards the deck. This goes out towards the front courtyard. But you've got like a little table. You've got 2 beds in here and then another little table. So I kind of wanted to do something similar down here as well because it's kind of like where the servants sleep. And we'll go back out here and we're going to go through the front area. So we'll go back through the entranceway and we're going to go up the stairs and I'm going to show you that connection to the ballroom. Oh yeah, and then I also had blank space, so I was like, I'm going to put a little garden in here. So there's the ballroom. We'll go back inside. And so from the front entrance, if you go straight back, I've got kind of like a library-ish room in here where actually it's like the brewing stand and the enchanting stand, and there's like mixtures of already finished items in there. The dining room is over here, just like you saw it, and I think it looks really cool. Like I've got the full ceilings, and from this angle, it does look like mostly water, so I was pretty proud of that. If you go straight back on the second floor, we've got our prismarine couches. Again, this is a different kind of prismarine, but still prismarine. And then this one's the actual library. So this one had like the lecture stands. And then we've got our bridge going across. Thinking about putting trees in here. I might do that later. And then like a little carpeted study area. So let's go running around a little bit. I'm going to fly. Oops. Fly. Go quickly. So now we're back-ish where we started. So let's go upstairs. These are the stairs that she runs down. This is the fancy guest room. So this one studies on orange and teal. There's a little table. There's a fancy sitting area. We'll go back outside. Like a little water section. And then this is Ariel's room up here on the left. There it is. Oh yeah, and I didn't show you guys, but this is my Ariel skin. It's pretty fancy, huh? Isn't she pretty? Yes, she is. Hello, Ariel. Okay, sorry for the distraction. So this is her room, and she's got her like oven and, or I guess fireplace, I would suppose. And you can see the ship from here. And then the mirrored room on the other side. This door leads down to the kitchen. So I thought of it as kind of like a secret servant's stairway. So it goes down to the kitchen from here. We're going to go across. This is the bath where she took a bath. I can't do like the little fish spraying the water or anything like that, but I figured it looks pretty nice. There's a little fireplace in here. To the right is the king and queen's room. So focus on the prismarine, the teal. That same thing that I used on the ceiling is that netherwood, more prismarine. They've got a little desk staring out towards Guardian's castle, which I kind of thought was cool because it kind of looks like Atlantis. Glass on the ceiling, Let's open up these doors. And then in the second movie, when they have Melody, like she had kind of the tower all to herself. So I did the same thing-ish. Like it's not as big as in the movie. Everything I did was small scale, but she has like this little room for her with the glass on the roof. I think that's pretty. Puts more natural light in there, and I really enjoy that fact. So I think that's pretty much the castle. I don't have a hidden grotto here. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it yet, but overall, like I'm really proud of everything that's in here. So let's sneak out through this, go that way. Um, so this is the back. Look at how nice that is. The guards room, like I figure I can go into that later, but I don't really want to right now. And this is where I've all filled everything in, and it's so nice. I have so much work to do still in the courtyard and everything else, but overall, I think it looks really nice. I'm very proud of it. So I think that's it for now. And as I continue building this stuff, now that I've caught you up on where we're at, we can kind of go through this stuff together. Sound good? Yeah, yes, it does. It does sound good. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching.